Hello guys, I'm Tristan Lambert, and today I'm going to be telling a scary story known as Fence Manager of 68. The Fence Manager of 68 is an interesting being born in England in 1868. He died in 1968 at the age of 100, but the rumour is that his spirit still goes around today, haunting people. The Fence Manager of 68 is feared across the globe because he haunts people all over the world, no matter where you are. And he commonly haunts people who, when they hear a joke, they take offence. Because when they take offence or get offended, spiritually, you're taking one of his offences, and that makes him extremely angry. And most of the time, his hauntings are extremely lethal. The reason his hauntings are normally lethal is because he carries around his trusty pistol, which is a blunderbuss type of pistol, and normally when he's angry he will shoot you with that. He did this while he was alive, but his spirit can still do the same thing. What makes the Fence Manager of 68 scary is that he was a normal human being who just got really angry when people took his fences, when they got offended by jokes. Spiritually and physically, they would literally take one of his fences out of anger when they get offended by whenever someone did an offensive joke. He would then go to those people and kill them by shooting them with his blunderbuss-like pistol. The thing about the Fence Manager of 68 is, he hasn't got the common British traits that you would expect to see in a normal British person. He's more of a cowboy, hillbilly, redneck type of human being, rather than an English human being, despite being born in England. No one really knows what he looks like, because most of the time you'll only see him if someone's took one of his offences because someone took offence to a joke. And normally people who do see him never make it out alive. But despite that, there are people who have claimed to have survived the Fence Manager of 68 before, and here are some of their stories. The first story comes from a 24-year-old man in 1991. He was on his farm one day in England when in the distance he claimed he saw some kind of angry cowboy hillbilly type of person with a gun in his pocket. Upon closer inspection he realised it was a blunderbuss type gun, and upon seeing this he realised it was the Fence Manager of 68, and his presence made him so scared that he ran straight back to his farm and locked all the doors. It turns out he got offended by a joke 3 days earlier, and he spiritually took one of his fences, and he was super angry and was coming for him. But luckily he lost interest and never decided to shoot that man dead. The second story comes from a 19-year-old woman in 2006. She was on holiday in Paris one day when in the distance on top of the Eiffel Tower she claimed she saw some kind of angry cowboy person. Immediately she knew who it was, and she ran so far, and she was so scared that she ran and got the plane and came back to England, never to return to Paris again. It turned out that she was a feminist who got offended by a kind of male joke about 1 day ago, and the Fence Manager of 68 was coming back for his fence because she spiritually took one of his fences. But the Fence Manager of 68 later lost interest, and she is lucky that the Fence Manager of 68 decided not to shoot her dead. Overall, the Fence Manager of 68 is quite an easy human being to avoid. All you need to do is to not get offended by a joke, and if you do not state that you're offended, as that increases your chances of spiritually taking one of his fences. and he will come back for his fence, and he will kill you. As he's a spirit now, the police will not be able to do anything on your murder from him. And even before, he was considered too powerful of a being to defeat. So, whatever you do, do not fuck with the fence manager of 68. Do not piss off the fence manager of 68. And do not spiritually take one of his fences, as he will come to you and fucking kill you. So, that was the fence manager of 68. So, if you enjoyed this video, remember to give it a like and remember to subscribe, and goodbye, and I'll see you in the next video.